What's up, YouTube? It's Corey from KP Aquariums coming at you on a Tuesday with a big update. Big being the operative word. Stay tuned, YouTube. Alright, YouTube. So, I said before, a big update. Let's start with the slightly smaller things first, okay? And work our way up. Check it out. See on top of that filter? Shrimplets. Yeah, buddy. I've counted about 15 or 20 of them in there. I got 3 of them right on top of that filter. Oh, there's some more in the back wall there in that corner. Look at those guys. Awesome, right? Okay. Slightly larger. Gotta show you guys the yellow labs. They are just stretching their fins out and running all over this tank. Looking good. Also, I added a third light to the top of this and that light. So I'm really just trying to blast light into here. I'm feeding this thing liquid fertilizer about once every 2 days. So really just trying to get those plants to just take off. Okay, here's where it gets big. Alright, YouTube, back. So let me show you what I meant by big. Last night I went and bought an 80-gallon aquarium from a gentleman in my area, found on the classifieds. And I got the fish with it, so I might be a quote-unquote monster fish keeper now. I'm gonna let you guys be the judge of that. So here we go. There goes that 80. Look, I mean, dude, he's as big as my hand. Look at the size of that blood parrot. Oops. Those 2 guys right there, that guy, all these guys are as big as my hand. There's also a giant pleco in here. There he is on the back wall. He's about 8-9 inches long. So I'm also gonna need a little bit of help of identifying. Like, I'm not sure what these other fish are, but they're huge. I know that. All right, so there's that. I pulled that filter off of my pond because, quite frankly, that pond didn't go so well. And I'll show you guys what I got planned. And I got those 2 sponge filters in the back. So I got this tank for $100. So here's why you want to check your classifieds. $100 for the tank, all the fish. The stand, if you notice, is 2 gigantic speakers. I got those for free. 2 canister filters, a ton more gravel, heaters, line, I mean, all sorts of stuff. All sorts of stuff I got for $100. So hopefully I can make those fish happy, and you know, I don't know, so far I dig them. You know, I've never had any blood parrots before, and but yeah, I dig those guys. They're pretty awesome. Okay, I alluded to it. Here's where it gets a lot bigger. Told you, YouTube, we do it big around here. Oh, and I got a couple of those. Guy tossed those guys in for free. They're like 15 gallons. Thinking about making a big canister filter out of one of those guys. I don't know. But right here are 10 270-gallon totes. That is going to be exciting. One of them, at least one of them, will be a new freshwater bin for me. So I'm going to have to hook that up, get RO run into it, and, you know, circulate that and everything. That'll be better than the 2 27-gallon totes I have running right now. So the last bit of this update is all on the other side of my warehouse, so I'm gonna pause this and pick you up. Alrighty, YouTube, there it is. Got one of these totes, cut the top off it, got a circulation pump down there and an air stone, another air stone over here. So what these totes had in them, they are food grade IBC totes. What they had in them was the that scented oil for candles. So this one in particular smells like Fruit Loops or Fruity Pebbles or something. Yep, still smells like that, but barely. So yesterday there was actually some oil at the bottom of it, and I have since simple greened it out like twice, filled it up, drained it, scrubbed the whole thing out, and it's gotten a lot better. And I'm not actually seeing like little bubbles of oil floating on the surface of the water like I was yesterday. So I think I've got it. But again, I'm going to let this water circulate in there, and for, I don't know, to probably this time next week, I'll maybe test the water. Maybe at that point, put a couple goldfish in it. But my plan is this thing will be my new goldfish pond. So that 40-gallon breeder that I have in the room that's chock full of goldfish, all those guys are moving out. They'll be moving into there, and that'll free up that 40 for me to do something else with. So there's pretty much my update for today, YouTube. Hope that was big enough for you. Love you guys. Take care.